have reached Red Steele's Awesome Toy Clip Review. I'm your man, Red Steele, and today I'll be reviewing from the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia Mekanek. From the Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia Mekanek. But before I get to the actual review, I just want to go over some of the spectacular details on this packaging. Up front here, on table display, what I'll show you about the figure and all of its accessories inside. In the corner, you have 30 points of articulation. In the other corner here, you have 6+, which is the age requirement for this figure. And next to that, you have the Mattel emblem. Then on top of the packaging here, you have the Masterverse logo. On the front of the packaging here, this beautiful illustration of Mekanek, which carries off to the side, and below that it says Masters of the Universe, New Eternia. Then over here it says Mekanek. Then on the side of the packaging here, you have a couple cool profile shots of Mekanek. Then on the back of the packaging here, on the top you have all the figure's features. Then down here it says Mekanek, Heroic Human Periscope. Captain of King Randor's submarine squadron, Mekanek searches for the broken pieces of Grayskull in the darkest depths of the ocean, hoping to restore New Eternia to its former glory. Then over here it says Mattel, empowering the next generation through play. Then over here we have a cross of all the other available figures. Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, New Eternia Mekanek. Mekanek was released on March 15th, 2024 with the suggested retail price of $21.99 and it was available at all major retailers. Mekanek was released along with the other Masters of the Universe, Masterverse Wave 12 figures, Battle Armor He-Man, Triclops, and King Keldor. Mekanek had 30 points of articulation and his accessories include his iconic mace, 5 swappable neck extenders, 2 sets of swappable hands, and a shield. Mekanek stands 7 inches tall, and he is meant for fans ages 6 and up. Now that Mekanek on my display table, so we'll go over some of his plate features and accessories. First by talking about his swappable hand. He comes with 2 swappable fists. In order to interchange his fist, take his hand right here, and just pop it right from the wrist, just like that. So at the end of the fist right here, you have a peg that's tapered. At the end of the wrist, you have a little porthole. Just take that peg, you pop it right into place, you hear that little snap, and now you have Mekanek with his new hand. Very, very nicely done. I went ahead and put the default hand back in. The nice thing about these interchangeable hands, or the swappable fist, is that you have a lot of detail here. I mean, Mattel goes above and beyond when it comes to their collectible figures. You have palm detail, finger detail, fingernail detail, knuckle detail, even back of the hand detail. You can see some veins here and there. Very, very nicely done. I'm going to put those off to the side, because the next accessory I'm going to bring in are his swappable neck extenders. Each one of these neck extenders, on the bottom here has a porthole, top has a ball socket joint. You can build these, because you have 5 of them. You just pop them right into each other, and mine's a little tight, so you're not really going to get that pop. But they go in just like that. I'm going to go ahead and just build it completely, where you get all 5 of these neck extenders connected into one. And sometimes some of these will come back into place, because I feel like, you know, some of these are loosened up because this did come slightly assembled. And all you have to do now is just pop off the head. You take the bottom of that neck extender and take the one that's at the top of the head, pop it in just like that. And I'm going to go and take this ball socket joint and pop the head right in. And now you have Mekanek with his head fully extended. And the difference between this figure and the original figure is they had technology where there was a trigger in the back where it would pop the head up. Well, I guess this is more of a cost-cutting measure, and it makes it more customizable when it's on display too, where I mean, this head's a lot longer than the original. I mean, the original, I think maybe would have come out to maybe 2 neck extenders. This one makes it up to 5. But I'm going to go ahead and you can customize them. So you can just pop out the head. And wherever the ball socket joint is, you just put it right into the bottom of the head, because the ball socket port in the bottom of the head. You just plug that right into place, and I have Mekanek with 2 right now. Or you can just go 1. So I'll do that with 1. You have Mekanek with 1 neck extender. He's still pretty tall. It's a pretty cool figure. It's a really cool play feature. I mean, I'm not sure if I would have preferred having the old technology where you had that trigger, because it does limit the extension of the neck. I too like that they gave you 5 neck extenders. Pretty cool play feature. But I'm going to go ahead and pop out the neck extender and put Mekanek's head back in as it's meant to be. That's probably how I'm going to have Mekanek displayed. So more of his default setting. The next accessory I want to go ahead and bring out is his shield. And this shield has the design, and I'm not sure it's supposed to be representation of the Ground Ripper, because it kind of looks like the Ground Ripper's head in front of the Ground Ripper. But in order to arm Mekanek with his shield, on his wrist gauntlet right here, you have a little porthole. Back of the shield, you have a little peg right there. You just simply plug that shield right into that wrist gauntlet, just like that. And now you have Mekanek armed with his shield. Pretty cool accessory. And I like the way you arm it, because I know a lot of the other shields for the Masterverse series, they have the little handle, you have to slide the forearm. I do like this ease of accessibility with the porthole and the peg. It's pretty cool. I really do like that, and I think this is the only figure I've seen that utilizes that. Next accessory I'm going to bring in is his mace. And I think this mace is really cool too. It's molded out of a gold plastic. A lot of great mold detail here. Very nicely done. And there's a play feature that's not really noted, or is not really an instruction, but it has like a porthole and a ball socket joint type thing. And I'm not sure if it's to utilize the neck extenders, which I think is really cool too. So you can turn the mace into kind of like a whip almost. Really cool play feature. But I mean, that's more up to you. I'm going to prefer arming him as he's meant to be, just a regular mace. In order to arm Mekanek with that mace, you just open up his fist just like that, and just pop the handle right into his hand. And now I have Mekanek fully armed with all of his weapons. And Mekanek is a really cool figure. He's got a lot of great detail, and he's a great representation of the original Mekanek. I mean, minus the whole gimmick where you pull that trigger down and his neck extends, but maybe that was a cost-cutting measure, or they felt that it was better to just add the swappable neck extenders because it makes it more customizable. But this figure is really nicely detailed, and I noticed that the eyes right here are like chromed, which you rarely see because the visor around it is like a silver paint. But the chroming here, I'm not sure if it's a sticker or if it's actually chrome. But it's very nicely done, and you know, a lot of action figure companies have gotten away from chroming because chroming has a very short shelf life where it does chip or it gets damaged or scratched very easily. But I do have a Origins Mekanek that I have yet to review, so I haven't opened them up yet. But I also noticed that even with that version of Mekanek, they went away from the old technology of the extending trigger in the back. They did include a neck extender, which almost looks like the exact same neck extender that comes with the Masterverse version of Mekanek. And this one does come with a Ground Ripper, so I'll probably be reviewing that very shortly. But this figure is very awesome. I mean, so much great detail. I mean, the color scheme matches almost exactly as the original. I love the chest armor. I just love the new Eternia figures because they are very faithful to the original Master of the Universe toy line. But if you guys found any of the information in this review valuable, please like and share this video. Also, if you really enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel. And while you're there, click the bell to be notified of any future videos. I want to thank you guys for watching Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'll check you guys out next time.